wounds were fresh and deep. Two servants started singing while the city fell asleep. No pulpit and no candle, no crowd to sing along, just bleeding backs and shackled feet, and heaven heard the song. They threw them in the inner cell where no morning light could crawl, fastened their feet in iron, pressed their prayers against the wall. But bruises cannot bind a hymn, and pain cannot own praise. When the heart belongs to Jesus, even darkness has to shake. The jailer thought he held them, worship rose from broken men and touched the throne for real. They prayed, they sang, the silence split in two. The ground began to tremble when heaven pushed on through. At midnight in the prison, we sang until it shook. Chains began to listen when heaven opened up. The doors could not stay closed, the dark could not hold on. What hell tried to bury became the prison song. Chains began to listen, chains began to fall when praise rose from the prison. Jesus answered all. Shake the walls, break the night, lift the praise, loose the light. Shake the walls, break the night. Jesus moves at midnight. The prisoners were listening to hymns and holy fire. Every note became a witness, every breath became a choir. They did not sing for freedom, they sang because he's king. And freedom came running when they gave him everything. The earth became an altar, the stones began to cry. The locks forgot their purpose when the Lord of hosts passed by. No chain had final power, no cell could stop his name. For when the Son has set you free, you do not leave the same. They pray, they sang, the prison lost its claim. The earthquake preached the sermon, and the doors obeyed his name. At midnight in the prison, at midnight in the prison, we sang until it shook, we sang until it shook. prison, the captives heard the sound. Praise became an earthquake, and mercy shook the ground. The doors were opened, the chains were gone, but the greatest miracle was the jailer coming home. At midnight we sang, and the chains began to listen.